Alright, we're just exactly where we were, trying to get this seal out without breaking the screw or breaking the steam valve. And I just keep eroding away at that thing. It's it's still stuck. Alright, a little more flame. I just keep burning at it. You know, this is kind of one of those areas that you almost think that a technician would just throw away the old one and put in a new one and charge you out for it. But part of the point is that there's, just hate to replace any parts that don't need to be replaced if you can save them. You can get this thing so hot that you can make the cup brittle. So you just kind of, you know, just do the minimum that you need to do. Pull it down. And another little thing that you can determine from this little experience that I'm going through is that some of these parts are installed awfully tight, that this screw is stuck. They didn't use any anti-seize, or it was almost that they were just putting these things together and we aren't going to let that thing come out. Now I've made progress.
And it hasn't been done in a long time, if ever.
That's been in there for a long time. I've gotten almost all of it out, and now it's just a matter of being thorough to get that last bit out. Now I can see the entire screw, because I may have to, if it doesn't come out this time, I'm probably going to have to put...
Hold it still.
You can see the screw down in there. If it doesn't come out this time, I really don't want to overheat this cup, because now there's no more seal and the cup is just going to take, this edge of this brass is going to take all the heat. So if I can get it out this time, we're moving on. But if I can't, it's plan C. I said, about the only way to do this is to hang on to it with your fingers. Get a good screwdriver bit in there. There it goes. So, plan B worked. Out comes the screw. The screw head seems to be, and there is that little thing. That is a very specific screw. It has a tiny head on it. It's brass. We've not been able to find this just as a normal part anywhere, but that's the screw that goes into the end. It's a little bit hard to hold, but I'll come in here and when I put this in, it's going in with some down 111 on the shaft, so that doesn't get frozen in there again. Okay, now make sure you don't lose it. So we'll just take it, and we'll either, I'll tell you what I'm going to do with this thing. So I'm just going to put it on a piece of tape, because it is so easy to lose just one dumb little part. And this is an impossible one to redo. So there it is. Okay, I'm not going to lose the screw. I'm going to set this aside, and at this point, once that glitol dries, on the heating element, we're ready to put the machine together. The next step is we're going to rebuild this part, the group, and the pressure safety valve. Those three parts will be rebuilt and they'll be ready to be installed on the boiler. And so that's the next step. We've turned the corner, the dirty work is over, we get to start putting it back together, and that will be where we take back up in a little while.